Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be making YouTubers custom MM2 knives. First up, we're going to be making Neeco a knife. So, we've got the Tides, which is Neeco's favorite knife. And what I'm going to be doing here is I want to be taking the gem part of this knife out and strapping it basically onto here. So I might just like scale it up a little and attach the gem, I don't know, right there to the handle like it is on the other knife. I think that could look pretty nice. Well, the usual, gonna whip out my magic select tool, select the heck out of this knife, and get that done, and I'll see you right after that. And boom, we've cut out the little gem, and the box is a little big, so what I'm quickly going to do is just use this selection tool and basically copy, paste it, just so that the size of the box is smaller and a lot easier to manage with. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scale this down, I'm gonna attach the gem right here, a little bit right about there to the knife, just because I think that could look nice. Right there, it looks like a bit of like a button on it or whatever. I don't know. If you guys would like me to turn these into real MM2 knives and put them into Roblox Studio, get this video to 1,000 likes and I will do more of these kind of content. Now, what I'm going to do from here is this handle looks a bit average. So I'm going to go grab another knife, which could fit the theme, and put that handle on there. Okay, I kind of did that bit off camera because it was kind of boring, but I added the handle from the, what was the knife called? The Winter's Edge, that's it, yes, Winter's Edge. I just quickly had to check the image I took. Basically, I just took the Winter's Edge knife and slapped it on there. Now, this blade looks very boring because it's so default. I think we can switch up the blade a little bit. Alright, so I decided I'm going to be using the snowflake blade because it just looks really, really cool. So let me quickly chop that out and I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. And at the bottom I had to do a little bit of clone editing right here. But basically, now we've got the snowflake knife. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the old bit and basically just attach that to be right about there. And it looks a bit weird right now, so let me just bring it down the layers, and it looks a little bit big, so I'm going to scale that down a little. Nicely done. And line that up about there. That looks pretty good. Now I'm just going to quickly go through all this stuff and line it up because it is a bit out of line. Obviously, this is going to need to be replaced or completely removed, but I want to keep it there for now until I get something to replace it. And I'm just going to put this gem right about here. Also, something I'm going to quickly do to the gem is maybe just lower the lower the saturation of it a bit and increase the blue color of it. It looks very pink right now, and I think it could look better. Actually, no. I'll make it yellow because Neeco Swedish colors is yellow. So we make a yellow bright gem. It kind of looks golden, but that's good, I guess. Alright, let's lower that down to like 2. Boom, boys. We've got ourselves a nice little gem right there. The lines are perfectly. Now at the bottom here, it looks a little weird. I understand. Something I'm going to quickly have to do is figure out what layer this little bit over here is, because there's a little bit of a, like, blue piece here. You can see there's a blue spot here. I'm just going to have to quickly go through all the layers and attempt to remove it. From this knife? No, is it from this knife? Yeah, it was from that knife. Okay. Boom! This looks pretty good so far. I'm just going to quickly remove the bottom here. Well, I've got to get something for this. So I'm going to quickly go get something to replace that, and I'll be right back to you. Alright, so I decided to go with the eye shard because it matches the theme. It's kind of icy, kind of blue, matches the theme nicely. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking off this little cog bit here, and I'm going to take that off and put it here. I'll be right back after I do that. Alright, now we've got this. I'm going to do the same trick I did before and just shrink the size of it, because it makes things so much easier when editing. Now, boom, I can basically just chuck it there, get rid of that, and kind of, it looks okay. I'm going to do a little bit of tweaking here and there, and I'll be right back once I make this look how I want. Alrighty, so I am finished. Now, boys, we've basically gone from a default knife and changing some colors around just to get a little idea of the color scheme, all the way going to this. The Neeco knife. I think this would be a really cool addition in the game. I know it's not the best knife I could have done, but I've got many more knives to do, so I don't want to take forever on the knife. But boys, I'm going to send this off to Neeco and let's see his reaction. Alrighty boys, here we go. Let's send it off to Neeco. Sheesh, as Neeco says. Sheesh, boys. Alrighty, moving on to the next knife. Let's go. Also guys, but before we move on, make sure to subscribe. As Neeco says, subscribe to Australian Man Scorcher. And if you haven't already, go like the video. If you want me to do more of these knife concepts, go like the video. And I might even make some of your guys' knives. So join my Discord server. Link is at the top of the description. Join that. And let's get actually to the next knife. Alrighty, next up we have Playz. I'm making him a custom knife. So first off, I don't even need to separate this section. Last time I kind of separated because my first knife I was doing, but I've come up with better ways to do things. So first of all, I'm going to get a knife and I'll show you guys what knife I decide in a moment. Alrighty, so the knife I'm going to be going with is the gemstone for the main blade. So I'm going to quickly just scale that up just to get kind of a similar scale to the other knife. About there should be good. Now I'm going to get rid of the old knife and boom, we've got a perfect knife right here that we can edit upon. I'm going to quickly cut out the blade and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I cut off the blade and I decided to have a flat edge right here so I can make the knife a lot easier. So let me just quickly line that up with the corner. And now let's get ourselves the handle. Alrighty, so I decided to go with the Def Shard handle because I think it does suit this thing a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly erase all of the other stuff in the handle and I will get back to you guys once I do that. Boom, we have the handle and like always, I'm going to quickly just select that, copy, paste it so I can get a smaller hitbox. I could just strap it on like that, guys. Boom, guys, we got the mud laser, the mud knife. But, you know, well, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to get a little design to do right here, and I'll be back. Ooh, righty. So I decided to go with the knight blade because I like the bat design, and I think what I can do is in these little eye spots, I can do some like purple to suit the color scheme. Let me quickly go edit this, and I'll be right back. And boom, boys, we've got the handle part of this knife sorted. Now it's a challenge of me fitting these all together to look decent. And I might just make that a tad smaller and put these together like so. Technically, that is actually a pretty nice knife. I would actually rock this as using this as my own knife. So, boys, I'm going to quickly just fill in these eyes right here with, like, pink just to make it have a little bit of a touch. And I need to move this knife down a little bit. And alrighty, boys, we are done with the custom Playz knife. I love how this one turned out. It looks very nice, and I think I could actually rock using this knife if it was more orange, etc. But boys, I'm gonna quickly send this off to Mud and let's see his reaction. And boom, right there, boys. His reaction is, whoa, epic. I'm pretty sure he is quite happy with the knife. Alrighty, boys. Next, we're gonna be making Guestulous's custom knife. I'm incorporating elements like the English flag and elements such as the cardboard knife to make him the best knife possible. Let's get right into making the Guestulous knife. Alrighty, first off, boys, we've got to get the cardboard, the legendary knife. We have the cardboard right here, guys, and we're going to be using that blade for this knife. I know it's the default knife, but literally just with a cardboard texture applied to it. but I think I can do some pretty nice knife design with this. So let me quickly chop out this knife and I'll be back with you. And boom, right there, boys, we have ourselves the cardboard head. And what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to get a handle and something to put right here. I don't even know what it's called. Let me know in the comments what the little bit that goes here is called. I decided to go with the slasher handle because it's got red on it, and I think it could look pretty cool if I did some editing to it, like adding blue streaks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the handle of it and I'll be back with you folks. And boom, right here, we've got the handle, which actually kind of looks like a stinger now that I'm mentioning it. Well, now that I'm looking at it, I should say. And not gonna lie, it kind of reminds me of a stinger on the end. I don't know if that's just me, but it does. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that little bit that I was talking about and going to put these together. And alrighty, I decided to go with the battle axe for this nice bat right here. I'm using a lot of bats today. But that's what I'm going to be going with for now. I'm going to take off this bat, attach it to the handle, then basically attach this below it in a way to make it look good. Trust the process. And boom, right there, folks, we've got the bat. Now, assembling this knife is going to be a little bit challenging because I don't know how these will fit together. But I'm going to give it a go, guys, and I'll be back to you once I sort that out. And here is the Guestulous knife. It kind of turned out a little bit weird, I will admit that. But I think it kind of worked. Not really, but kind of. So guys, let me know what you guys think of all the knives we've done today's video. I can't send this off to Guestulous right now, but I'm sure we'll have a reaction down in the comments, hopefully, if he sees this video. But boys, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a like if you want me to do more making custom knives, and I'll make some of you guys some custom knives in my Discord server if I do this again. But boys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next time. Peace!